Hello, beautiful souls. How are you all doing on today? Hope y'all are feeling great, rested well through the night, and you rose this morning with a leap in your spirit. Welcome to Ursula's Journey, you all. I am actually excited to share with y'all what I have here. I have a small thrift haul. I'm back into the thrift scenes, which means I honestly feel like going in. It was once upon a time I just wasn't feeling it, and you pay attention to those things, right? So for those that watched my last video on the 4th, the Love Lady thrift store that I love to go to had 50% off. There's another location. I went to the one close to me in Clay, and there's another one in Irondale, but I didn't know that the one I went to today, which was called the King's Ranch, had the same sale until someone actually commented on my page. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I'm going to go on down to King's Ranch, and their prices are lower. So the day was like yellow. Seniors Day is Wednesday, and they said something about Educators Day. I think it's Tuesday. So remember that as well, because I had my badge and I was ready, but I'm like, okay. But anyway, I went in there today because really I wasn't looking for many things. So I'm just trying to get my actual attire together for some things I want to do for school. Feeling much better. You know, as I mentioned last school year, I didn't do much of the dressing like I normally do, the planning that I normally do. And I'm in the parking lot, y'all. I'm parked. I like to pay attention. I'm locked in. But I didn't do much with it because I just wasn't feeling well. Wasn't even realizing that. So when I went in there, it was yellow today, and the lady said, did you come here on the 4th? I said, no, I went to another one. But they're not connected. The Love Lady that I normally go to is an actual for women in drug recovery. The Love Lady Center there. And this is their thrift store. They have two. And this here's the King's Ranch, and this is for battered women and children. So Love Lady, I'm not sure they take in kids, but I love to their purpose and their mission. Very, very important. And for those that don't know, when I have done speaking and what have you in areas that I spoke in, the work release programs and work with women or whatever, that's something that they go through. So that's a passion of mine, of what God has downloaded in me and what I'm doing and what he wants me to do. Let's put it that way. So I make sure to support on that end. So I didn't get much, you all. I had my envelopes. Okay, I'm gonna show you my envelopes, you all, that I have. And when I went to Love Lady the other day, I said my limit was $20. So these are my envelopes. I'm just gonna show you all real quick here because I think I've showed it another haul. But my other envelope that I've mentioned to you all, I'm gonna use that for thrifting, okay? And then I also stopped and got me something to eat. So it can be for that. Because I don't do a lot of eating out, what have you. It's going through drive-thrus. I don't do that. And then I have my Dollar General envelope, you all. I was going to stop at the Dollar General. I'm like, no, I don't feel like walking around there. The blow money can be simple as far as just, I put $10 in there, whatever I want to get. You know, it's no real focus on that. I got this off of someone. I watched their channel about over a week ago. I did Dollar General. I have a Dollar General. My gas. I used my card this morning for my gas. I only had $20 in there, okay? So what I did, I moved, I didn't have anything in my gas card. Let's put it that way. In emergency, I moved the $20 from there into my actual other, simply because I use my card for gas. Gas has gone down, which is a wonderful thing. We thank God. But I went this morning and I had spent $7. So I was like, my goal was going to be $20 in there, which I'm always going to go under. But I spent $7. So I'm going to show y'all a few things that I have, you all. And comment if you all thrift. I have been thrifting. Our son is 27. I've been thrifting that long. Because I like going to the thrift stores. I like the clothes that they have. It's just me. So when I went down, I've got to learn that store because I'm going down, trying to look at my aisles, and everything is nice and neat. They always smell fresh. That's why I like the clothes. Don't have the bad smells to them or anything. These stores I go into, Love Lady as well. And I've got to learn because in Love Lady, I can go right there. I know my sizes. They have all that. But in that store, they had like extra large, and all that. So I'm still going through there trying to find my size of a 14 pants or a top or what have you. So, but as soon as I went in, I went on the extra large because there are certain blouses and tops I like to get. This is a Harv Bernard extra large, you all. If you can see that, the sun is kind of bright here. So it was a yellow tag. This was $2.99. That was 50% off. And this is, let me scoot my seat back, you all, so we can see a little bit more. It's like a crinkle style, you can see that. And I thought this would be pretty with black pants or brown. They have these type of buttons on it. And I'm gonna button it, you all, up top. And I tried it, I just put it over my shirt in the store to see. And I was like, I don't have anything like this. Plus I love the color. The color is like a lime yellow, green. You know how we just come up with our colors, right? But it's a nice top. And when I say blouse, that tells you my age, right? It's okay. But anyway, the top is like this, you all. You all can see it. Yes. And it has the sleeves made like this, sort of a wider sleeve. Okay, I like that band there. And then it has the actual button on the back. So this is the top that I actually purchased, you all, here. And I thought it'd be nice. I'm gonna go home, and the other tops I did the other day, I went on and washed those and put those up and what have you. I'm gonna do the same for this today. That's the only top I purchased, beautiful souls. And I went on down the aisles of the pants. Couldn't get my sizes right with that, so I went down the capris because I'm looking for a school start back, my tops and my capri pants, right? Like a dress pants capri. I like those. So, of course, another black pair, you all. But like I said, when I see some black pair of pants, I like to get them because you can be versatile. So these black capri pants here, let's see, beautiful souls. There's not a brand in here. It might have been, it might have came out, I don't know. But it's a size 14. It says spandex style, and I like that because it's a little stretchy. This was the actual yellow, which was 40% off. It was $4.99. And they are just some black pants, capri style, and they don't have any pockets or anything. They have a belt buckle or what have you, and they zip up front, and they are actually the full length style pants. It's so hard in cars to do this now. So this is the leg here, the wideness of the leg. So they'll come a little bit more below my ankle, which would be perfect with a nice blouse or top, you know. My wedge shoes, heels I wear. You know, I wear heels to school, of course. But my wedges. But these are just some black nice pants. And they're dress pants. And I like the stretchy. And it is the material, again, it's polyester, 95% polyester and 5 spandex. So I like that, the spandex. So these will be some of my back to school. And the last one that I have here is another capri, but it's like a taupe color, I guess you would call that. Pants, and let's see if it has the actual, this is a Jacqueline Smith, and I think Jacqueline Smith, she's in Walmart. And that's a 14, you all. And this was the regular price. It was a blue. You see how the other colors are blue, and that was a 14, and that was $3.99. And I'm gonna tell you, when I'm buying pants and whatever, even wherever I'm going to thrift stores, I don't really go nowhere but Love Lady. Now I'll be going here. I'm not gonna pay over $4.99. That's just me. I'm not gonna pay a lot for pants. That's why my husband was saying, go ahead and get those other pants to be taken up. I'm like, but I didn't pay much for them. So I'm not gonna worry about that. So these pants here also do not have a pocket, either way, but they zip up in the front, and you can see the color there, like of a, let's see what material it says. I can't even really see, you all. It's 87% polyester, 11% rayon, and 2 spandex. So I like the rayon style of material. You remember the rayon clothing? Oh, the rayon clothing years ago used to have those babies steamed up. Those suits would be so nice. But you can see that's the style. The pants with a little cuff in the bottom. But these are the actual pants here, you all. That's the back and the front. But there are no pockets. So these are the 3 items that I purchased today. Didn't want to be in there too long. When I go, I had to go to the doctor, as I mentioned. I think I mentioned. So when I'm going to places, I don't eat and drink and all that. So I did have my flavored water in here. But I was like, okay, I haven't eaten anything, so I couldn't be nowhere long. It's just like sometimes my body starts feeling that I haven't eaten, so I'll be particular about that. But that's what I purchased, you all, from the thrift store. Let me know if y'all are doing any thrifting. I'm here to tell you, for those that don't. I know some people say, I can't stand the smell when I go in places. I have been in one. I'm actually next to it. They're not there no more. But I don't like thrift stores like that either. But when I go in these thrift stores, they are size, colors, the clothes don't have that smell, so it must be some ventilator, something they're using. Everything is nice, really nice. So I take them home and I clean them and wash them and all that. I have never purchased anything, a lot of stains or anything like that. I just haven't. And I'm glad that you know, I found these thrift stores that we can have that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go in, beautiful souls. If you are new to the channel, thank you all so much for subscribing. And if this is your first time coming to view, go ahead and subscribe. We would love for you to be a part of the family, you all. Thank you for those that are coming in to join. I appreciate you all. I don't take it for granted. So humble and grateful. Also, don't forget, please, to like, subscribe, and share. That's so important. And click the notification bell so you know when I'm coming in with a video. So I have been off trying to pump out my content. That's very important to put that out there. So you all go and have a rest of your day. Great day. And it's cloudy now and it's hot. This morning when I left out, it was not as humid. So wherever you are, you all just keep cool, check on people, hydrate, and just stay out the heat. You don't have to be out here. Stay out the heat. Be careful out there. So you all have an amazing rest of your day. Peace and blessings. Love you all. Talk to y'all soon now. Bye-bye.